It's Thursday the 28th of October. Welcome to Sudoku Surfer channel. As always, please click on that button down there that says subscribe, and there's a little thumbs up there to like. I'd be very grateful if you do that. And with no further ado, let's get started on today's puzzle. You can see we've got a couple of wands we can place in the grid here. Just gets us started. Okay, nothing else. Sort of springs out. Okay, we're going to obviously have some ones at the top there. No idea quite yet where. So twos. Okay, we place a 2 in the grid there. A couple of 2s there as a result. A couple of 2s there. A couple of 2s there. Now, because these 2s are in column 7 and column 8, in both of these 3x3 grids, we obviously need a 2 also in column 9, which means it's going to have to be those ones. Let's have a look at the 3s. Okay, 4 we can place. A couple of 4s up here at the top now as a result of that 4 and that 4, which means we've also got 4s here. 4s going across on both those 2 lines now. Not more what we can do there right now. 5. Okay, we placed 5. And again. Okay, I think that's it for now. 6s. Okay, a couple of 6s at the top here. That's all. 7s over here. We've got a couple of 7s. Okay. We've got a 2-7 pair at the top. We'll come back to that in a bit. We've got a 6-7 pair here as well. That's kind of helpful. 8s. Place an 8 in the grid there. A couple of 8s there. Couple of 8s there, and there are known given 9s in this puzzle. Interesting. So I just noticed there's a lot going on this row. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 7 or a 9. There aren't many 3s, are there? So, and there are no 9s. So basically, any cell like this that doesn't see either a 3 or a 9 will always have 2 options. Will always be a 3, 9. So I wonder whether so we check this one. Let's just check this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's an 8, 9. And that would then be a 3, 8, 9. So these we know are going to be, actually, you know what, this is one of those occasions where I might pencil mark, because that helps us to pencil mark 2 in this cell. Just have another quick run through digits just to see if I missed something, or yeah, look, this is, now we've got a couple of 3s here, which means we've got 3s down here. Oh, look at those 7. So we've got 7 here at the top, column 1 and row 1 and row 2. We need 7s in row 3, so they have to be here. This column, so we've got 1 and 2, 7s in columns 1 and 2. So either if this is a 7, this is a 7, if this is a 7, this is a 7. We obviously need a 7 in this column. 2 7s here. That's got to be a 7. Now that means this 8 here this 8 here, we've got a 1-8 pair here. They point up at this 8, that's now an 8. Now I think that means that this is now going to be a 9. If I remember right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So we get to place a 9 on the grid now as a result of just running through that. And I think that means this now will have to be a 7. Again, just remembering what we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can be a 7, can't be an 8, can't be a 9. So this is definitely a 7. Okay, so what's missing now in this 3? Well, that's got to be the 3. And missing the last digit is a 6. Get to put some 6s up there. 6s on this row. Which means with that 6 there, this has got to be a 6. This has got to be a 6. That's now got to be the 1. Okay. What's this one here? 1, 2. Could be a 3 or a 4, right? But that could also be a 3 or a 4, so we don't yet know how to resolve that. Those last 2 digits. Oh, here, sorry, it's a bit obvious. That's a 9, isn't it? So we get our 9s here. What is missing? We had we said there was a 3, 4. Yeah, 3s and 4s everywhere. And 3s and 4s everywhere here. Oh no, not everywhere. 4s there. Anyway, too many options. I think that's the main point. What have we got in this row? What have we got in this row? It's missing 6 and a 9. Don't think we have enough information there yet. Okay, 3s are here and here now, up at the top. Look at this. Because there's a 1-8 pair here, this 5 blocks off this cell, which means we've got to have 5s here and here. So now we have the 2-5 pair at the top. So now what happens to our 6? So the 6 runs along here, which means we've got 6s. Have to be in the top now because of this 2-5 pair. They point along there, which resolves that 6 and that 7. That 7 gets resolved and we do all of the 7s. 6s. Yeah, okay, so we've just got to disambiguate those 2 5s. Not yet. 7, we just did 8. What's going on with the 8s? Look at that, that's nice. That 8 there, that 8 there. That puts 8s down on the bottom row. So this can no longer be an 8. That has to be an 8. That has to be a 1. That has to be a 1. That allows us to put 1s here. We've got a 1-3 pair here, so that's got to be a 9. And if that's a 9, that's got to be a 9. That's got to be a 9. That resolves the 6 and the 5. That resolves the 6, is it? Yep. And the 3, the last digit in this column looks like a 9. The 9's here, that gives us a 9, and a 4. Yeah. We get 4s here. Yep. We've got a 5 pair down here, which actually that's a 5-8. So this resolves R3 and R2, R2 and R2, R5 and R2. I have a feeling that we are there now. It's just a question of filling in a few of the gaps. There's a 4-9 pair there, So that's now got to be a 1 and a 3. That's a 1. It's got all the 1s done. That looks like that's got to be a 4. So that's our 9, 4, 9. Is that a 3? That looks like a 3. That looks like a 3 and an 8. 5. A 5 and an 8. And the last digit in the grid is a 3. There we go. Today's New York Times hard Sudoku. Quite enjoyed that one. It was good fun. As always, please do subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it, and have yourself a fantastic day. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.